Yeah! What up, people? You know who this is. No need to get into all of that. You see me playing some Call of Duty right now. And I just recently prestige for I believe, the fourth time yesterday. I think that's what it was. I think it's the fourth one. Whichever one the purple one is, I think it's the fourth. And a few things came to mind, while playing this. And, just wanted to get it off my chest. Before I get into all of that, let's just see. I got, you see me, I'm playing Kill Confirmed. And I'm rolling with Vanessa, the PP90, that's Vanessa. She's sexy, ain't she? You sexy without your glasses. No, no scope. We're going to use straight iron sight. She's sexier like that without the glasses on. But a couple things came to me. And it was just, just some stuff me and a friend of mine was talking about that I play, this game with on occasion. And we were talking about, how, it's for the casual gamers, and I heard Tick touch on this before. The casual gamers will be quicker to pick this up because they made it somewhat easier for the casual gamers to play it. And on one hand, you can appreciate that, but some of the stuff that annoys me on here is they shouldn't have lethal kill streaks. If you die 20 times, 25 times, and you get 14 kills, how do you get a stealth bomber? It's like, I remember having to work it. You remember how you have to work your ass off to get a stealth bomber back in the day with the other games. You have to get, like, I believe, what was it, like 11 kills, maybe 12. Now, and this was consecutively, you couldn't die. So I just felt like the support thing, it was a good idea, but it should have been more garnered to the stuff like, recon drone and stuff like that. You should not have access to a juggernaut or escort airdrop and stuff like that. I don't feel that's right, but I don't really bitch and complain about it. Like I've heard some people do. I just, you just roll with it, man. And me personally, if I feel like if you don't want that, and you don't want that, just play a game mode where you don't have to worry about kill streaks. Like me, my game preferences, because I hate campers more so than I hate, kill streaks. I feel like the campers are, to me, what annoys the hell out of me. I like Kill Confirm because it's a great way to level up faster. Kill Confirm. I don't really care for domination that much anymore. I used to, but it's too much camping that goes on in that as well. And I just I don't like the whole kill streak and the camping and stuff like this. So I play Kill Confirm, or I play Drop Zone, because Drop Zone, you have to get what they give you. You know what I mean? So everybody racing for that one thing. And as you can see, I'm rolling specialist style. You know what I mean? I got the specialist bonus popping off. Vanessa is definitely good to me right now. But another thing, man, I really don't care for is like the death streaks. Like, stuff like that. Last stand and, dead man's hand and stuff like that, man. I mean, I've lost many a kill streaks, man, because of stuff like that. Last stand, you shooting out with two guys, and one of them fall, and you go to shoot the other one, and the guy that falls down turns around and kills you. And then they had a primary at that. So it's just, it's just crazy to me. I feel like a lot of the things they did with it, I can understand, some of it, but making support, you know, use being able to have lethal kill streaks, that's crazy. Now I can understand the dummy care package and stuff like that, but I mean, like I said, recon drone, advanced UAV, I can understand that stuff, but bombers, you know, EMP, stuff like that, you should have to work for. Because I mean, EMP I can actually live with, but anything that's lethal that can cause you to lose your kill streak, because this cat died 20 times and he finally got the 14 kills. He can use a stealth bomb or the bomb where he knows everyone is, covering C. He just uses it and holds on to it. So I don't know. I mean, maybe you all got some better suggestions and opinions, but maybe I'm just venting right now. But like I said, I'm not salty about it. I'm not upset. Anything to that nature. But I just felt like that needed to be addressed. I mean, drop zone, like I said before, drop zone is actually pretty cool. I mean, you basically just have to just sit in one spot. So I mean, to me, it's easier to get kills on there because everybody is going to be basically close nearby. So it's not a whole lot of camping that goes on that game mode. But kill confirm, like I said, if you're trying to level up, I strongly suggest you play that one. Demolition is cool, but sometimes those games go by so fast, and you get points. Most of the time, you have to win actually to really get points on that. So if you're stuck with a dumbass squad, then you may not do too well. So I'm just basically, like I said, this is one of the better maps in the game. One of the better maps. See, like Mr. Final Stand. One of the better maps to me. I just because I feel like certain weapons I use for certain maps. Like if I'm playing on Dome or any like closer quarter maps, I practically use I practically bust out Vanessa for it. And the reason why I was using on this one is because I was trying to get I think I was trying to get some kills to get so many kills to to get that 10,000 points so I could try to level up, because I was working at the time on prestige. And so that's pretty much I do a lot of like challenges, man. So anybody you're trying to level up and stuff, you got to complete those challenges. You can't fall in love with the same weapon with the same attachments all the time, because you basically handicapping yourself. I use all of them, well, just about all of them. I don't really do the snipers. How did I just die right there? Wow. I pretty much use all the weapons. I'm not really all that good at sniping. I've used them on occasion. I don't like light machine guns at all because I like to move around. And as you can see, I do not camp. I do not sit still. So for me to be able to get an 8 or 9 kill streak and run around, and with this weapon, with all this open space, was actually pretty decent. So I just, like I said, I don't really have too many complaints about the game like most people do. I just, I play it. I like it. I've actually played this one and prestiged and did all that stuff more than I've done on any other Call of Duty game. So, I mean, maybe my patience or something is greater than it used to be or something like that. So, I don't know. So, as this game comes to a close, just once again, shout out to all my people. The YouTube circle, the click. Y'all be good. It's probably going to be a little bit before I post another one. Going back to work today, man. So, we'll see. I'm out your ear, y'all. Peace.